Okay, and welcome to another episode of Night Owl Film Discussion. I'm going to take these off. Okay, hello. My name is Brent, so I'm actually going to take these off too. And I would like to say hello. Actually, I can't really see very well, so I'm putting them back on. I tried to do a video last night. It didn't work very well, so I'm going to do it this way now. The audio was kind of funky on it and sounded horrendous. So I think I did a few tests, and this one sounds great if I just don't listen to it. So I'm just going to jump right into the bit of movie news I have. This show is called the film news for the week of July 6th to July 12th. So let's get right into it. There is quite a bit of news from last week that I didn't realize had happened. So here we go. Let's start with the first one. The films I have seen this week are Snowpiercer and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I saw Snowpiercer on Tuesday the 8th at the Salem Cinema, and it is easily my favorite film of this year so far. Such an inventive and original film. I highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it. Now a little bit about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I saw Dawn of the Planet of the Apes on Thursday the 10th, which was part of the Apes double feature, which included the first film, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and both are fantastic films, I must say. I saw those at the Regal Lancaster 11 Theater up in Salem, and I tried to do a video with my thoughts right after getting home from seeing the double feature, but the video didn't work out very well, so I haven't uploaded it yet. Maybe I will at some point when I can figure out how to do it and make it work, but right now it's kind of just on hold. So basically, I'll just reiterate what I said in that video here. I like the film a lot, and just like I said already, I thought it was fantastic. Matt Reeves directed the new film, and he is quickly becoming one of my all-time favorite directors by far. Before Dawn, he directed the films Cloverfield and Let Me In, and I like both of those quite a bit, especially Let Me In. I was very impressed with that film and actually prefer it to the Swedish version, Let the Right One In, which was made first. It might be because I saw Let Me In first, because most people who have seen Let the Right One In, they all say that they like that version first, and so it may just be that kind of thing. Like, I saw Let Me In first, so I like that more. I don't know, but both are very good films. I just prefer the Let Me In over Let the Right One In. Anyway, Matt Reeves is a name to continue to look forward to for me, and rightfully so. I applaud his direction once again for this new Planet of the Apes film. Also of note, the composer of this film, Michael Giacchino. He has done the previous mentioned Reeves films, as well as with those films, with many other films and TV shows before. Here, let me read that again, because I wrote this, but I don't know if it really makes sense. Okay, he has done the previous mentioned Reeves films as well, and as with those films, and as with many other films and TV shows before, he once again does a remarkable job providing a powerful and emotional score. I've been a fan of this man since the TV show Lost started, and he continues to impress and emote emotion from me with each and every project he touches. Needless to say, I'm a Giacchino score fan for sure. So there you have it. See Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and Snowpiercer if you get the chance. And now to the film news business. Okay, let me switch over to the pictures, and here we got two people. And those people are pictured because they have been cast in the highly anticipated Star Wars Episode 7 movie. They just recently got cast. They are unknown actors whose names are Crystal Clarke and Pip Andersen. Also of note, it has been reported that the production of this film will go on a brief hiatus in August. So hopefully that won't delay the December release next year. I don't think it will, but it was just announced that they will take a brief hiatus in August. So just a little bit of news about that. Okay, next we got this picture, which is the poster for the film Gone Girl, David Fincher's upcoming new film, Gone Girl, that is. And it gets a full-length trailer release. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It looks great. I've mentioned this site before, but the site that I go to look at movie trailers is called themoviebox.net. All one word, the movie box. Of course, you could type it in as in spaces, the movie in Google or wherever your search engine is, and it will find it, I'm sure. Or you could check trailers out at joeblow.com. I think they also have trailers there still. But yeah, themoviebox.net is where I usually check them out, and they usually have everything there. So check out the Gone Girl trailer for sure, and all the upcoming trailers that I talk about in a bit here. Okay, next bit. It's about X-Men. There will be a director's cut of X-Men Days of Future Past released on Blu-ray later this year. So that's something to look forward to. Last year's horror film, The Conjuring, conjured up a spin-off film titled Annabelle, and it gets a release date this year on October 3rd. So bring your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your people that you feel comfortable with, and bring them along if you want to see this film, and make sure they got their hand ready or something to hold on to. I'm sure it's going to be a scary one. Okay, here we go. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy gets an extended trailer release, which shows new footage and a few previously unseen characters. So check that trailer out too at themoviebox.net. J.K. Rowling crashed the official Pottermore site on Tuesday when writing as gossip columnist Rita Skeeter penning a 1,500 essay on the Quidditch World Cup of 2014 that appears in the Daily Prophet section of the site, the Pottermore site, that is. Apparently, Harry Potter and his Hogwarts friends are included in the essay attending the World Cup. So that's kind of cool. I didn't actually read the Daily Prophet article, but it's kind of interesting to me. I'm a fan of Harry Potter. I read all the books, saw all the movies, and so I'll probably eventually get to reading that essay that she wrote about them at some point. Okay, next little bit of news we got here is the new Ridley Scott film, Exodus, Gods and Kings, gets 3 posters and a trailer release. Check those out if you haven't seen them. The one I have, the poster I have featured here is of the 2 main characters that Christian Bale and Joel Edgerton play, which are Moses and Ramesses, I believe. And the other 2 posters, because they did release 3, the other 2 are just of them by themselves. So one of Moses and one of Ramesses. So I didn't think it would be necessary to show all 3. I'll just show the one that has them both in it. So there you go. Kevin Smith's new film Tusk gets a poster release. And there it is. Terry Gilliam's new film, The Zero Theorem, gets a new trailer and poster release. So check that trailer out too. It looks pretty good. I'm a Terry Gilliam fan, so I will definitely see the film. There's the new poster for that. Okay, moving on. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 gets another viral video release. If you haven't seen the previous viral video, it came out, I think, towards the end of June. But the second one just was released last week, or during July 6th or July 12th. I don't remember which day, but I think it was probably released on the 8th. But yeah, there's another viral video, and they also, and the video is titled Unity. And they also released this poster that I'm showing you now that goes along with the video, or matches the video, I guess you could say. All right. Moving along. Picture there is Angelina Jolie, and her directorial debut film Unbroken, which follows the life of World War II hero Louis Zamperini. Let me show you a photo of both of them together. There they are. Anyways, it gets a trailer release. They released a trailer for her directorial debut film Unbroken about his life, and it looks great. Check that out for sure. I can't wait for that one. And also, the Coen brothers were writers on that film. I don't think they wrote it solely, but if you look in the credits, it says that they had a hand in the screenplay. So that's pretty cool that the Coen brothers helped write that screenplay, and Angelina Jolie directed it in her directorial debut. Something that definitely to look forward to, I think, at least. All right, moving along. Last year's Dallas Buyers Club director Jean-Marc Vallée's new film, Wild, gets a poster, which you see before you, and a trailer release. And it also looks great, so check that out if you get a chance at the moviebox.net, as I've mentioned before. This Is Where I Leave You finally gets a poster release. I believe they released the trailer back in June, towards the end of June or in the middle of June at some point. Can't remember the date exactly, but they didn't have a poster for it. But they finally did release it this past week. So there it is. Look at that baby. Look at that baby glow with the tagline, "Welcome home, get uncomfortable." That looks pretty good. Can't wait for that film. I'm excited for it. Check out that trailer if you are interested in seeing what that looks like and you haven't seen it. So, but anyways, there's the poster for you. Booyah! The new film starring Simon Pegg, Hector, and The Search for Happiness gets a new poster release. It's an interesting poster, I think, so check that out. Alright, moving along. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Anyways, Ivan Reitman's 1984 classic Ghostbusters gets a 30th anniversary re-release trailer, which will hit theaters for reportedly only 1 week, this August 29th. So, you want to see Ghostbusters in the theater again, August 29th, for starting on August 29th for 1 week, you will get that chance. I think that they will keep it in there longer than 1 week. Because in the past, films that they always announce as only 1 week engagement usually last a few more weeks or a month. So I'm guessing it will actually last longer than 1 week. But, in case not, see it within that week, I say. All right. In some unexpected news, because I thought this had been confirmed for a couple of months now, Roberto Orci, as pictured in this picture, has not actually been confirmed to direct Star Trek 3, Paramount says. Hopefully that will be decided and announced soon. So, if you didn't know, a couple of months ago, it was announced that Roberto Orci, who has been a writer on the first 2 Star Trek films, was going to make his directorial debut and direct Star Trek 3, which, I thought would be a good idea because he's already been in that kind of universe, and he's written for it, so he knows that world, and it would be a good thing for his first time film to direct, I think. And, he's probably worked with JJ closely on the first 2 films, more than just the writer. So I thought it would be a good job. So they announced that he was going to be the director. Well, now they're saying he hasn't been confirmed as director. So we'll see what happens with that. Not sure if the source that came out a couple months ago was correct, or if it was just some kind of rumor. But now, they're saying it's not confirmed, so we'll see if that changes or if they go in another direction. And there's the Community gang. So it was reported last month, and if you're a fan, you probably already know that the TV show Community will be back for a 6th season by way of Yahoo Screen. The film news bit about this is about an actual Community movie. 6 seasons and a movie has been a known saying among the Communites, and it sounds like that plan will actually happen, with star Joel McHale promising the film will be epic. Should be awesome if this actually happens, I think. Alright, next bit of news. And this will be the last one I got for you. Pictured here is Joseph Gordon-Levitt and actress Charlotte LeBon. So this is the first official photo from the new Robert Zemeckis film, To Reach the Clouds. And it has been released via Facebook by its star, pictured here, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which also features co-star Charlotte LeBon, as I already mentioned. In the film, Levitt plays the high-wire artist Philippe Petit, who pulled off the impossible back in 1974, when he tightrope walked between the Twin Towers in New York. There has already been a documentary film about the insane and charismatic stuntman titled Man on Wire. It has also been reported about this film that the title has been changed to The Walk. Excuse me. But it is unsure if this is true at this time. I hope it isn't true, as I like the original title better. So I did see at one movie site that they were saying that the film had been changed to The Walk, but as far as I know, on other movie sites, the title of the film is still listed as To Reach the Clouds. So we'll see if it actually changes or not. I hope it doesn't, personally, but whatever. And that is... Sorry, I got a little cough all the time. Let me drink this. That's all I had for you. So I'll cut this off now. And